Trip that I went on was to Brazil, and I gotta say it was the most amazing thing I've ever done in the 8 years that I've been with the YMCA. It was just a great overall experience. We did get an opportunity also to meet and play with some of the kids, actually, participate in activities. It was just, getting an opportunity to see, how I refer to it is the mission in motion. Seeing how we play such an integral part in the day-to-day lives of people outside of the United States. We, always have to combat with the idea of the YMCA being a gym and swim, that, getting people to understand that we're more than that, where in a country like Brazil, the communities know the YMCA is, what they are, what they're doing, and how important they are to them. One great example that we learned was the school system. In Brazil, because of the structure of their education, they actually do a split shift because they do not have the resources to provide multiple schools. So places like, the YMCA in Porto Alegre, they have many different facilities where they actually provide the enrichment programs that the children lose out on. I came back and one of the projects I started doing was a service learning project with the children here in our YMCA. So I've made arrangements with the child care directors at whether after school, before school programs, or the white time programs that are happening right at our branches, and figuring, hey, we have these kids, let's share this information with them. Obviously, all the adults want to ask me about my trip. I said, hey, let me teach the kids, let them learn something about another country, making culturally competent children. That's basically what I wanted to do, because I could have very easily just told them, hey kids, we're gonna make some loom bracelets, but that's not what I want. I wanted them to understand why they were doing it. So while we were doing the bracelets, sitting down with the kids, we had them actually make a little index card. They gave their name, their age, so the kids would write what they like to do at the Y, and then they would draw a picture, and then they would attach that with the loom, and that's what we intend to send back to Brazil. And the idea is hopefully that maybe turning this into a pen pal program. I kind of had a moment where I wondered, I wonder if these kids are really getting it. Like I see that they're inspired, they're happy, they're having fun, but are they really getting my purpose? And I remember there was this one little girl, her name was Sydney. Sydney said to me, she says, hey, Miss Melanie? And I said, yes. She says, well, I'm done with my project. And I was like, oh, can I see it? She's like, yeah, sure. And and I looked at it and I said, wow, this is beautiful. She goes, do you think my new friend is gonna like it? They got it. Because of the why, I can be the change that I wanna see in the world.